If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs.
This is kind of an assassination monk ninja look. I love it. Flamebender shoulder guards, Blackrock Foundry heroic, Flamebender Catgraz, 14% on the drop rate for the shoulders. The gloves, and the boots are all from the same tier set, from the same particular raid. So is the belt, but it's a rogue tier set. The shoulders, gloves, and the boots, and even the helm are all... The helm is a recolor rogue piece. The belt is a recolor rogue piece from Blackrock Foundry. So a lot of Blackrock Foundry stuff here, but from the same mode, heroic mode, some rogue stuff, some monk stuff. Prospectors, Woolies, Welling Caverns, various mobs auction house. You also can get the chest piece from the same source, auction house. Anyway, the feet, Furnace Tenders, Treads. You're looking at Blackrock Foundry Heroic, Heart of the Mountain, 16% on the drop rate. About the chest piece, there's a shirt underneath there that I'll list it in the description that you could go out and get to give it an extra splurge of red, and I think it does make a big difference. Should have added it in the titles, but I forgot. Gilded Thorian Cloak, Karazhan BC version, Terrestrian Illhoof, 17% on the drop rate. And the headpiece is the Ascetic Jaws, Blackrock Foundry Heroic, Oragorger. I can't say it. I feel like Joe Biden when I'm like trying to pronounce some of these names. Fang of the Earth, Blackrock Foundry Mythic. Really digging this for monks, and it's pretty easy pickup. The Meditation Spears of Kai G. You're looking at the Burning Throne. Shavera drops it, or you could buy it on the auction house, I do believe. They get the beige balls on your shoulders. The chest, Hellbeast skin, tunic, Trial of Valor, Mythic, Warm. See, all those Trial of Valor leather pieces I think are worth getting. Actually, so are the mail pieces, and I think they look pretty cool, the leather and the mail pieces from that. So you want to go there and get them. Seal of Karmic Return. I forgot the R. Sorry, folks. Siege of Orgrimmar, Mythic, Garrosh, Hellscream. To pick that piece up. The legs. Trial of Valor Mythic on the legs, Helya is the boss, and Sucker Scar's leggings, 5% on the drop rate, part of the same set as the chest. The feet, Boots of Broken Reliance, Siege of Orgrimmar. Some conflict here as to whether or not these are still available. One source says yes, another source says no. If it's not available, you can always try to get them on the auction house, the Black Auction House. Bracers of Wanton Morality, Burning Throne, Shavera. It's a wrist piece, easy pickup there. Magthar Orc showing brilliant red cloak, Swamp of Sorrows, bought it from a vendor there. There are lookalikes, check Wowhead for that. The headpiece, Helm of Imagined Horrors, is a little bit of a different color because it's different mode of raid in Hellfire Citadel. And the weapon, Fang of the Earth, Blackrock Foundry, Chromag, 22% drop. Definitely confident I nailed the RP value on a lot of these Monk Xmogs in this episode, particularly this set. Shoulders, Grandmaster, Shoulder Guard, Suramar, First Arcanist, Thalissa, Golden Rep, and some progression through your order hall to get those shoulders. So the shoulders and the boots are order hall set for your monk. You're gonna have to progress through rep, progress through your order hall in order to be able to purchase those. Supple waist guard, wad level leather working auction house. Easy pickup there. Moving on, sticking with the Lady Draenei, we're going to talk about the legs here. Leggings of Enveloped Dissonance, the Nighthold Gul'dan, 14% on the drop rate. Part of the same tier set as the chest, sort of kind of. No, the chest is actually a recolor for druids from the druid tier, and the legs are the monk tier. The feet, Grandmasters, blah blah blah. Order hall, same thing I said about the chest. The wrist, Sinuous. The bracers are from Throne of Thunder. It's a throne. It's a burning throne. Notorious Aspirant Shawl, which of course is Alliance only, and that is for marks of honor. Lower City Tabard, cool looking tabard for this set, I think. Helm of Imagined Horrors, Hellfire Citadel, Heroic, And the weapons, going with a staff, which means healer monk here, Mythic, Hellfire Citadel. This isn't a very flashy set, but it works in an RP sort of way for monks. Flame headers, shoulder guards, Timeless Isle, Ordos, or you can head to regular version Siege of Orgrimmar to get those shoulders. So the shoulders and the head are both from Siege of Orgrimmar or Ordos on Timeless Isle. I list Ordos because he's got a better drop rate and you can just go there, take him out, wait next week, go again, as opposed to doing the whole thing in Siege of Orgrimmar. The Belt of Glowing Embers, Timeless Isle, from a different tier set as the head and the shoulders, but still also Timeless Isle Ordos. Moving on to the legs, Wild Gladiators, Iron Skin, Laggards. If you hoard Warmongering, that's PvP from WoD, your WoD PvP vendor. If you hoard, you got to go Warmongering. The legs and the chest are both from WoD PvP. The feet, Ancient Tempest Striders. Eternal Palace, from BFA, of course. Superior Bracers. This brings you all the way to Vanilla WoW. You can buy it off the auction house or farm it from the Arathi Highlands off a rare. Cloak of Rippling Whispers. Old Year Zul is the boss. 10% on the drop rate for the cloak. The tabard is Tabard of the Brew, Orgrimmar's Iron Forge, Token Redeemer, 200 Brewfest tokens, so you gotta wait till October to get that. The Head of, or Hood of, Blackened Tears. Great name, one of the best names I've heard in a long time for a piece of gear. And the weapon, Primal Gladiators Mage Blade. That is Alliance only on the blade. I kind of like the blue-gray look here. This could go with Demon Hunters, this could go with Rogues. You could even throw it on a Druid, but you'd have to change the weapon. Blood Tan Pauldrons, Hellfire Citadel, Heroic Dia, Dark Whisper. 15% drop rate on those shoulders. The chest piece of Suspicion. Naxxramas, 25-man Instructor Resuvius. Naxxramas is one of those raids that are fun to do. Lots and lots of pets, lots and lots of cool stuff. The belt, Death Enveloping Cincture. The Burning Throne Mythic, Argus the Unmaker. That, of course, is a recolor from good old Demon Hunters. Anyway, moving on, we have the legs, Infectious Skitter Leggings. You're looking at Naxxramas 25-man, part of the same drop set as the chest. Big spider called Maxna drops that. And the feet are one of my favorite kind of boots to use for leather wearers. Oppressor's Merciless Treads, Hellfire Citadel Heroic, Tyrant Velhari is the boss. And the wrists are the Primal Combatants Bindings of Cruelty, which are Alliance only, but there's other gray wrists I'm sure you could substitute if you're Horde, WoD PvP vendor, just one mark of honor for the bracers. And the back is the Gilded Thorian Cloak. Of course, it's great. Goes with this kind of gray set. Karazhan BC, another one of those raids that are fun to do to basically get all kinds of different cool pets. Wild Gladiators Iron Skin Helm, WoD PvP vendor if you hoard Warmongering. And the weapon, Vicious Gladiator Slicer, Cata PvP vendor, 5 marks of honor. I did do a very similar set once before for monks. With this set, sort of kind of made a few changes. I think it's better now. Mediation, Spears of Chai-Ji. LFR, I think you can buy it on the auction house too as well. The chest is straight out of Town Long Steps, a vendor there for gold. It also will be rewarded from several different quests, so check Wowhead for each specific quest. The belt, Strand of Wotlk Shells, Trial of Valor, LFR, hell yeah, is the boss. Kind of a fair drop rate for that golden belt. Moving on to the legs, which are the Mountain Scaler Leather Laggards, Town Long Steps, same vendor as the chest. Also many different quest rewards throughout Pandaria, so check Wowhead for that. So far we got some easy pieces to get. The feet, Moccasins of Silent Passage, Trial of Valor, LFR, Guarm. Kind of fair drop rate to get those boots. Moving on, we're going to hook you up with these are gloves. Even though it looks like wrists, they're actually gloves. Rune Swarm Grips, Stormheim, Assault and Battery. It's a quest reward for those kind of golden gloves. It says wrist, but I made a boo-boo. It's actually hands, gloves. Back is Dory's Embrace, Shatrath City. Garrus is a vendor there. He will sell it to you for gold, so that's an easy pickup. The headpiece is the Cloud Snout Hood Frostfire Ridge, various mobs, or the auction house. For that, from, of course, WoD. And the weapon, Siege of Orgrimmar Mythic, Garrosh Hellscream drops the mace. You are tuned in to Luxley for maybe another 50 seconds or so. I want to thank you for stopping by and leave you with this final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night like it is here, make your day epic.